qu'il n'y a plus rien. Donc on va laisser ombre cœur au camp. On va récupérer Carlac.
So, nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
If you're sure. Fine.
Si vous avez besoin de compagnie, vous savez où me trouver. Carlac, où es-tu? Là.
I like Gale. Everything fat. What's the story?
Allez.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah. Ah,
What's the story?
elle a ses level up à faire. Allez. Des level up de barbare, ça va aller vite. Alors, plus un niveau de barbare. Ah bah, j'ai pas trop le choix. Allez, niveau 3. Niveau 3. Alors, racial, ok. Ensuite, cœur sauvage. Cœur bestial. Résistance à tous les types de dégâts sauf psychique. Attaque en piqué. Cœur d'élan. Piétinement animal. Et la vitesse de déplacement augmente de 4,5 m. Cœur de tigre. Soif de sang du tigre. Jusqu'à 3 ennemis en même temps avec hémorragie. Et cœur de loup. Hurlement stimulant. Déplacement de 3 mètres de plus pour les alliés. 3 mètres de plus pour moi. Et avantage pour tous les alliés. Ah, ça fait le pacte. Le buff de meute là. Alors, berserker. Frénésie. Attaque à l'arme improvisée en action bonus. Ou magie sauvage. Je prends la magie sauvage. Et on est aux 2 tiers du niveau.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Allez, on va faire un long repos. Ah oui, il avait dit qu'il y a un truc qui arriverait à la nuit.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Eh bien, en voilà une qui est torride, et dans tous les sens du terme.
You flatterer. Why, if I
Ah,
had
Carlac
warm
désapprouve.
heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Carlack's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Carlack, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria, pet.
Trust me on this.
Vous partirez pas d'ici vivante ou... Non, que voulez-vous?
Oh yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their
Ouh, ya 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 ya.
and their torment.
Ah. Il a des cornes maintenant?
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Uh-huh.
Well, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Allez, donc le dodo on a dit.
Better not be cursed.
Will, Gale, Gratouille. Il y a aussi tout le monde qui veut parler encore.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Ok. Alors, Gale, me dis pas que t'as encore...
I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out.
Attends, on l'a déjà eu
less
cette discussion.
And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravaging. Oh, it's not sincerely.
On a
though,
déjà eu cette discussion tout à l'heure.
I understand I ask a lot from you with obtain.
Exactement la même tout à l'heure. Il gratouille, gratouille. Il est là-bas. Allez, gratouille. Je caresse le chien. Oh, c'est un bon chien. Oh, c'est un bon chien. Et puis tout le monde approuve. Allez, dodo. Ok. On quitte le camp. Alors.
From this distance between Entre and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long
Whatever
way
killed
away.
those gnolls might be nearby.
Make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance anyway.
If not over, then through. Open up.
Hop, on loot les gnolls.
Anything you give a dragon is bad gas.
Donc il y a du monde dedans. Ah, quelqu'un sort par là-bas. Une marchande.
Can't give up now. Can't risk being in open view.
Je vais équiper l'anneau, tiens. Charisme -1. Allez.
Don't waste a step.
Alors. Est-ce qu'elle va redescendre?
Oh, I have the magic touch. Quite. Such a long way down.
Making me sweat. What next?
What? Defender of the people. Ever onward.
Alors. Bon, comme ça. Ah. Elle revient.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Alors. 400 PO. Image miroir. Oh. Flash acide de Melf. Oh. Élixir de soif de sang. D'accord. Non, c'est surtout les PO intéressantes. Alors. Alors, ça... là. Les couteaux, les cuillères. Les fourchettes. Alors, comme ça. Et qu'est-ce que je lui prends? Je prends le parchemin d'image miroir. Ouais, celle-là aussi, tiens, hop. Ok.
Oh, you fool.
Ah bah. Pourquoi j'ai dépensé mes sous? Mais comment il sait que je suis là? Coucou! Allez, un petit coup critique. Wow! 28 de dégâts pour commencer. Bonne entrée en matière. 2 niveaux d'écart.
Outflank, outsmart.
C'est bon ça. Attends, what? Ah, attends, t'es sûr que tu veux jouer à ça, toi? Ah, bon, t'as l'air. Allez, on va le jeter à terre. On va essayer. Faire 18. Il est pas à terre, mais il a pris cher. Et raté! Merci, Gale. Bon, par contre, là, il n'y a pas raté. Ouh! Voilà. Ah! Allez. Ça fera une arme pour Gale. Tiens, mange-toi. Mange-toi ta flèche à bout portant. Alors, hop. Lancer.
I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
Ah, il crame tout. Ouh. Ah, il casse tout.
More for me.
Ah voilà, elle s'est calmée. Alors attends, aider. Ah bon, il n'y a plus besoin. Voilà.
Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
Tac tac tac.
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Damon.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Mais il est encore avec les druides du coup, Damon. Normalement.
I'll never get used to the stench of death.
Anything of use?
Maillé. Ok. Ah, perception ratée.
My. I better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Alors. Lingot de bronze.
That might be worth a look.
Un trou de galerie.
I'm way too big.
Un trou de galerie. Où est-ce qu'il mène lui? Bonne question.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Alors. Tout ça, tout ça, tout ça. Hop. De la bouffe. Il n'y a pas toujours l'air toute fraîche. Voire même pas du tout.
There's a pressure plate in the chair. But I'm missing something.
Ah! Elle est pas assez lourde. J'ai l'impression. Allez.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Ah non. Alors.
For the wicked, I see. Onward.
My. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Soldier.
Alors. Attends, Gail, pardon. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Hop.
Wanna dance?
Bon, y a personne qui a rien vu.
Ever onward.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
Ah, si, il faut être deux.
Lovely day this. For now.
Voilà.
I've got a long road ahead.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Oups.
Should mind my step. Trap. Be cautious.
Allez, tout le monde s'en va. Avant d'y passer. On se regroupe. Mais t'éloignes pas, toi!
Let's get going.
Alors. Ah, ça l'a pas soigné, elle. Ok.